After all those talk, I'll whoop Tank ass. I'm the best. I'm technically superior. He's not fought a top-level boxer. Really? Come on, Shakur Stevenson. Is your name really Shakira Twitterson? All talk and no backup? With this kind of display, are you sure you are the top-level boxer? Shakur Stevenson recently faced Artem Harutyunyan in a bout that left many fans and analysts underwhelmed. Known for his technical prowess and defensive skills, Stevenson showcased his typical finesse, but the fight lacked excitement and decisive action. But it seems Rolly Romero is right after all.
Shakur, that guy will put anybody to sleep outside the ring. Not inside the ring, because that's like, he's the most boring fighter in the history of boxing. And they could say whatever the fuck they want, they could hype him up and all that stuff, but I really feel bad for him, because there's no way they could put him on pay-per-view.
At moment, Shakur Stevenson has no chance against Gervonta Davis. First, let's talk about the fight against Artem Harutyunyan. Stevenson displayed his usual technical brilliance, controlling the pace and landing clean shots. However, his lack of aggression and unwillingness to take risks made the bout dull. Fans crave action, and while Stevenson's defensive mastery is impressive, it doesn't always translate to an exciting fight. His reluctance to engage more aggressively allowed Harutyunyan to stay in the fight, making it a lackluster spectacle. At the moment, I'll tell you something. Gervonta Davis would knock out Shakur Stevenson. Davis, and that's on period. Tank is known for his explosive power and aggressive style, is a stark contrast to Stevenson. Davis's ability to close the distance quickly and deliver devastating punches makes him a dangerous opponent for anyone. Stevenson's defensive style might help him avoid some of Davis's shots, but eventually, Davis's relentless pressure and power would break through. Stevenson's lack of knockout power means he would struggle to keep Davis at bay, making him vulnerable to Davis's onslaught. So, Shakur, ain't no running, because Davis would eventually catch you and take you down the deep waters. To address this gap in his skill set, Stevenson needs to seek out Brian Bomac McIntyre. Bomac is renowned for his ability to develop fighters into well-rounded, aggressive competitors. Training under Bomac would provide Stevenson with the tools to not only defend but also punish his opponents. Bomac's emphasis on strength and conditioning could help Stevenson develop the power needed to deliver more impactful punches. Furthermore, Bomac's strategic acumen would help Stevenson incorporate more aggressive tactics into his repertoire. Learning how to capitalize on openings and pressuring opponents would make Stevenson a more formidable fighter. Bomac's approach would ensure that Stevenson's fights are not only technically sound but also entertaining and decisive. Training alongside Terence Crawford in Bomac's camp would also provide Stevenson with invaluable insights and inspiration. Crawford's ability to blend technical skill with power is something Stevenson could emulate. The competitive environment in Crawford's camp would push Stevenson to elevate his game and adopt a more aggressive mindset. In conclusion, Shakur Stevenson's recent performance against Artem Harutyunyan highlighted his technical skills but also exposed his lack of aggression and knockout power. To compete with fighters like Gervonta Davis, Stevenson needs to evolve. Seeking out Brian Bomac McIntyre's guidance would help him develop the power and aggressive tactics needed to not only win fights but to do so in a more dominant and exciting fashion. This move could transform Stevenson into a more complete and formidable boxer, capable of both outboxing and punishing his opponents in the ring. While Shakur Stevenson may be undoubtedly one of the most talented boxers in the game today, but his recent performance against Artem Harutyunyan is a call for concern. Getting booed in your own hometown? Come on, man. Despite securing the win, Stevenson's display was far from exciting, raising concerns about his strategy and overall boxing style. This brings us to a crucial point: why Shakur Stevenson needs to consider hiring Brian Bomac McIntyre as his new trainer. First and foremost, Brian Bomac McIntyre is known for his ability to bring out the best in his fighters. He's been instrumental in shaping the careers of top-tier boxers like Terence Crawford, helping them develop into versatile, aggressive, and entertaining fighters. Stevenson's current style, while effective, lacks the dynamism and aggression that fans crave. Bomac's expertise could inject the much-needed excitement into Stevenson's game. Furthermore, Bomac excels in creating comprehensive fight strategies tailored to his fighters' strengths and their opponents' weaknesses. Shakur Stevenson's talent is undeniable, but his game plans often seem overly cautious. Under Bomac's guidance, Stevenson could learn to strike a balance between caution and aggression, making him not just a winner but a crowd pleaser as well. Another key aspect is Bomac's emphasis on mental fortitude and confidence. Stevenson's recent performances suggest a fighter who is playing it safe rather than pushing his limits. Bomac's training methods are known to instill a warrior's mentality, encouraging fighters to take calculated risks and dominate their opponents. This shift in mindset could transform Stevenson from a cautious boxer to a formidable force in the ring. In addition, Bomac's training camp is renowned for its focus on conditioning and stamina. Shakur has shown moments of fatigue in longer bouts, and this could be mitigated by Bomac's rigorous training routines. Enhanced endurance and sustained energy levels would enable Stevenson to maintain high performance throughout the fight, ensuring he remains a threat from the first round to the last. Aligning with a trainer of Bomac's caliber would undoubtedly elevate Stevenson's marketability. Fans want to see explosive, memorable performances, and a trainer like Bomac can help Stevenson deliver just that. This partnership could open doors to bigger fights, greater fan engagement, and a more prominent standing in the boxing community. Shakur Stevenson needs to consider hiring Brian Bomac McIntyre to address the concerns raised by his recent performance against Artem Harutyunyan. Bomac's proven track record, strategic acumen, focus on mental and physical conditioning, and ability to enhance a fighter's marketability make him the perfect fit to elevate Stevenson's career to new heights. It's time for Shakur Stevenson to make a bold move and bring Bomac into his corner. Take a look at it. People praises Shakur Stevenson for his finesse and technical prowess in the boxing ring, but one thing is that you will get bored as time goes on. If I'm honest, Shakur cannot even generate revenue as a pay-per-view star unlike Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, and even the troubled Ryan Garcia. However, one glaring gap in his arsenal is his lack of knockout power and inability to punish a fighter in the ring. Despite his ability to outbox and outmaneuver opponents, he often struggles to deliver the decisive knockout punches that can end fights early and leave a lasting impression. First, let's address why Shakur Stevenson lacks knockout power. One significant factor is his fighting style. Stevenson focuses heavily on precision and technique rather than brute force. One wonders if he is truly learning from Terence Crawford. While this makes him an excellent defensive boxer, it often means his punches lack the power needed to finish fights. His style prioritizes outpointing opponents, which can lead to less aggressive, less forceful punches. Additionally, Stevenson's build and weight class might limit his ability to generate the raw power needed for knockouts. Moreover, Stevenson's training regimen may not be optimized for power development. His current training might focus more on speed, agility, and technical drills rather than strength and conditioning routines that build punching power. Without targeted power training, it's challenging to develop the kind of knockout capability seen in more aggressive fighters. Shakur Stevenson needs to act now. Move into Terence Crawford's training camp under the tutelage of Brian Bomac McIntyre. Brian Bomac, who is known for transforming fighters into well-rounded, aggressive competitors. His work with Terence Crawford has proven his ability to cultivate both technical skill and knockout power. Training under Bomac would expose Stevenson to a different philosophy that emphasizes power alongside finesse. Bomac's approach could help Stevenson incorporate more power into his punches without sacrificing his defensive skills. By integrating strength and conditioning exercises tailored to enhance punching power, Bomac could help Stevenson develop the knockout capability that he currently lacks. Additionally, training alongside Terence Crawford, one of the most complete fighters in the sport, would provide Stevenson with invaluable insights and inspiration. Crawford's ability to seamlessly blend technique with power is something Stevenson could emulate. The competitive environment and high standards in Crawford's camp would push Stevenson to elevate his game further. Furthermore, Bomac's strategic acumen could help Stevenson develop fight plans that leverage his existing skills while incorporating more aggressive tactics. This balance of finesse and power could make Stevenson a more formidable opponent, capable of not only outboxing but also overwhelming his adversaries. So, what do you think? Do you think Shakur Stevenson is ready for the big stage, or maybe looking to cash in that check like others did with Tank Davis? In my opinion, he should fight Devin Haney because he has a chance, but fighting Gervonta Davis right now is a bad idea. But let me know what you think in the comments section. Like, share, and subscribe. Please turn on your notification bell to get update whenever we drop a new video. Peace out, guys.